Welcome back, everyone. How are you all doing today? My name is David, and today we're back again, 1 week later, with our devlog. So, I just want to warn you guys now, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make these devlogs weekly because of schooling and other issues coming along. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get enough content to actually create these weekly, but I will be able to tell you that I will try my best to get as many devlogs out as possible. So now that that's out of the way, I just want to give you guys a fair warning that this week my laptop actually broke. The keyboard and trackpad were not giving the proper amount of input, and it took a lot of my time. So a lot of the time put into my development of this video game didn't actually work out. But I'll show you what I've got. So the two main features that we've got this week are the health bar function and the centrifugal gravity function. So let's start with the health bar. As you can see, if I go into my bookkeeper here, he now has two new components, the play death animation script and the gravity body script. So the play death animation script here has the amount of health which this guy has and the death effect. So the death effect is an animation that gets played when this guy dies, and the amount of health is how much health this guy actually has. So if we go into our spear gun here, you can see that this guy has hit points of 10, and this guy, the bookkeeper, has health of 25. So if we hit him 3 times with the spear gun, he will die and play the death effect. So let's just take a look at that here. As you can see, the spear gun is no longer in my hand, and we have it set and lined up with this guy just so I can show you guys. But if I press F to shoot 3 times, 1, 2, 3, he explodes into the little particle effects. So there are other functions with this gun as well. If I go into spear gun here, you can see 2 more functions. There is a target and there is a range. The target is the distance measured in between the spear gun and the object that's pointing at, and the range is how far it can shoot. So the target in between this guy and this guy is like maybe 3 right now. It can only range up to 100, so if I was too far away from this guy and I shot him, it wouldn't actually do anything. Now, let's move on to the player health. So the player health has a health bar in the corner like you saw as playing there, but currently that does not actually do anything. So if I go into player here, once again you can see I've got a little health thing, and I'm working on health bars, but that doesn't actually work right now. So in the corner, I have a health bar of 100 because I have 100 hit points, and this actually works for me as well. So if I hit F a few times just to kill this guy, and I go in his place, you'll be able to see if I shoot myself 10 times, I believe it requires, I will actually die. Now, there's no death animations or anything, but if I shoot myself enough times, bam, the script is functioning properly, and this happens, and so yeah, the death is actually fully functional. Now, let's move on to the centrifugal gravity object. So you can see, we are no longer on a real flat terrain. We are on a sphere, a planet, ball, whatever you want to call it. We are here in this new world. Rather than it being a flat terrain, the gravity of each object, rather than being pulled downwards, is pulled to the center of this object. So if I were to shoot a bullet, rather than it going off like this, it would go around like this. So let me just set something up to show you guys that here. So as you guys can see, I'm shooting the spear gun a bunch, and you can see the bullets flying off the side and actually curving around the planet, meaning that gravity is fully functional. It is actually swooping around the planet here and making it all the way to the lower left corner if you see them despawning there. They can't make it fully around because the planet's too large, but that's already pretty far distance, so obviously the planet will be increased in size. I just have it smaller for now for these examples. And that's about all we have for this week. As I was saying, not much progress have actually been made, but we've got what we got, and I'm sorry for that, but hopefully there'll be more progress in the future here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.